Let me open up your stream. I just got a lot to say. Open up the say, but just got a lot to say. We broke the audio.
So yeah. So we're all here now.
It's not picking up your voice.
Probably now because I end up because it's working on my end now.
I don't hear your voice on stream.
Do I have to do that shit again? So we're all here now. Yeah, it is. I could hear myself. So, hello everybody with the Minecraft intro. Let's go. Fuck yes. But I'm here playing Doki with Puggy Wuggy. And yes, the quick disclaimer. I always do have to do a disclaimer for these type of games. If you're not over the age of 13, don't watch this. It is it can be very violent, and it might not be suitable for some people. So, there's your warning. Have a bit of crack, have a bit of laugh, and before I do end,
have a little bit of crack and have a laugh.
Yeah, don't forget to bust down laughing after smoking your crack pipe. But yeah, but I'd like to start this video off with saying that there's a link in the description here where Mr. Beast, a big influencer, you guys know him, he's doing hashtag save the ocean, like save the trees, like last time, where he used to plant 20 million trees by the end of the year, but he has a plan. He wants to plan to raise 30 million to get 30 million plastic, like out of the ocean, like rubbish out of the ocean, like plastic things to save the ocean. So if you could like for $1 is 1 ton of trash, like a lot of trash taken out of the ocean. By December, he wants to get all of it out, and I put a link in the description in this live stream. If you want to go donate to his cause, I highly recommend it. Some point this week, I will be donating towards this. But yeah, go support Mr. Beast. But yeah.
Every dollar saves a turtle from swallowing a freaking straw.
Make sure it's a metal straw.
Yes.
So yes.
Have you ever seen those metal straws on TikTok?
Yeah. Ooh, what does this do? But let's get into the live stream. The team said hello. As I said, there's a disclaimer. Do.
Hear the music.
I might have to turn up the music then. So new game.
Like I did.
But you'd be grand. So who will I do this voice or will you?
You do it.
Hi. I see I mixed it up for him. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she doesn't. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know that type of friend you would never see yourself making out today, but it just somehow works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get her to try to wake up. I'm fucking dyslexic. I'm heavily dyslexic, so it's gonna be great. But if she was going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Fuck, I'd say you'd be better off doing Sayori. I'll do next girl, and we'll switch out with Delaris.
Am I still doing it?
Yeah, I'll be Natsuki and Monica.
Okay.
However, I just sight an idol in front of me like a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I'm at full screen. I can't barely see the text. Next.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but because that's right, Junior. Maybe, but because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You see that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Fluffy.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to be them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together to make our way to school. And we draw nearer to the street, becoming increasingly speckled.
Speckled?
It looks like fucking speckled.
Yeah, you're so right. Speckled.
Why not? Speckled.
Speckled with other students making their daily commute. Fucking speckles.
By the way, Fluffy, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining in any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I would have one of those many conversations where I dismissively go on whatever she's going on about. Sayori looks worried a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content at just getting along by on an average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you will learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess to see her worrying so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she doesn't extravagant. Butchering the English language, yes. English is my first language.
English is not your first language.
It is.
No, it's not.
What's my first language then?
Irish.
No, it's not. Tommy, gumma, annual kagget on difficulty on letters. Means I want to go to the bathroom. Let's move on.
Exaggerate, by the way.
Oh, it's exaggerate. Fuck. You help me with words, I help you with words. The school day is orienteering as ordinary as ever, and it's all over before I know it. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. And why is my phone having a little fit? Oh, fuck.
Let's see.
I'm trying to get up the chat and all that. So, yes. Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. I almost broke my bed. I sat down and I heard.
I almost broke my bed.
Where my bed is? God damn it, boy!
Oh, jeez.
How does the stream?
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
That know what?
Well, you can try... You can try my club for once.
You could try Trump come. What the fuck? I started like that. You could try coming my way. Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm joining your club.
Me.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I ever aware that she was interested in literature, but in fact I am 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first to show up, so any interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Get down, Mr. President, get down! Just Sayori in a fucking suit and tie, just ready to tackle anyone that comes on stage. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. True, because I don't know how to read. I'm illiterate.
I don't know how to read.
I don't even know.
You don't.
I don't even know how to spell my own name. Y-L-E-F, Fluffy.
How do you even get a job if you can't spell your name?
Your name. You're hired. You're fucking hired.
Spell your name. Your name.
You're a goose goddamn son of a bitch. You did it.
Spell the freaking
Sony logo.
name. You're hired.
What's your name? The Sony logo.
What's your name? Mark Zuckerberg.
You're hired. 10 million, please. Yeah, I'm going to go to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much, anyways?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And that's to make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep, you dumb bitch. I can't even tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is cunning enough as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh.
It's not a sigh. You're fucking crying for help.
Crying for
When your vocal cords get cut up.
It's fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake.
Yes, let's go.
Fuck, don't drag me! Just fucking stop dragging me! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectify following Sayori around the school and upstairs and to a section of school I rarely visit. Sayori's full of energy and swings open the classroom door. I'm here, bitches! For your taters.
Your taters.
Yes.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. To be with the...
Pleasure to be in. It's a pleasure to be in you. Oh yes, it's a pleasure to be in you. I mean, pleasure to meet you.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Serious? No, fuck.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Fluffy, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Is that your girl voice?
No, I can do a better one. Wait, was it?
Hi, welcome to the Literature Club.
Jesus Christ.
I sound like a pedophile.
You mean that boy? You didn't sound like him. I got food.
Let him stop and trying to make a funny joke.
Jesus.
Come here. I want to have some candy for you, boy.
All the words escape from my mouth in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god, kawaii desume. Oh my god, kawaii desume.
Kawaii.
Let me try. I want to try a better voice for Natsuki.
What? Mike Wazowski. Why are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Fuck. What are you looking at? That's gonna be her voice.
If you want to say something, say it. Say it, bitch. I smoked a pack of 20 because of my dad. But if you have something to say it.
Sorry. Pug.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori just sits quietly into my ear and turns towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
You know, I'm not the smartest in the club because I can't speak.
Don't say things like that.
She just sounds like, the way you already sounds like her testicles. She grew a pair of testicles and they just dropped. Jesus Christ Almighty, I'm Yuri.
Don't say that.
Yuri appears to be the the most mature and timid. It seems like she has a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well. Well, it's nice to meet you both.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to meet you again, Fluffy.
Monica smiled sweetly. We know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Well, she looked like, in fairness, if the wind blew a wrong way, she'd snap.
She has but tuned it up. She's given it up.
Yeah, giving it up. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Fluffy. Made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me. Monica. Yo mama.
Your mama's so
Get the
bad.
cupcakes.
Hey,
No, wait, what voice did I give her?
hey, I made them. I'll get them.
So quiz. Hold on. I'm doing
Sorry, I got too excited.
I got an erection.
Runs away.
Sorry, reading really. Sorry, reading really gets me hard.
Just reading Doge and Jesus.
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged from a form of a table. As Sayori mentions, it has been widening so that there is a snuff space next to Monica or a space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. Natsuki grabs her wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with a tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Hi, Captain. Oh no, bros. The Muslim man.
Do you know who else likes cupcakes? My mom!
Wait. That shit was expensive. Why are we laughing? I love doing this shit.
Ta-da! Sound like a weak patient.
Wow.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy. It's me! It's me! Why am I a cupcake? Cupcake decorations look like little cats. The whiskers are. How does she know my name? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, and then I follow.
So delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already manages to get icing on her face. The cupcake. I turned my cupcake around on my fingers to look at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneakily glancing in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and follows the flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thanks, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh yeah, because I reset the game at this point.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
It sounded like a dog fight.
You dummy.
The train's face. Tongue knocks him out.
She beats me half to death with the fucking frying tray.
Stop it, Natsuki, you're breaking my nose.
Stop it! What are you doing?
Stop! You better stop!
And the girl trying to hold back Natsuki continues to hit you with the pan.
She foams from the mouth.
Bruh.
Let me check. Let's just. Alright. Wow. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Settings. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissive conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down to the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Have a nice hot cup of cum, really suitable for a book.
I'm not sure.
I guess. Anime glasses. Oh yes, I think so too.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I mean, you know.
I believe you. Well,
No, you
tea,
don't.
maybe. Well, tea and reading might not be be a pastime for me, but but at least I enjoy tea. But coffee is known good.
Coffee is bad for you. I'm glad.
Yuri faithfully smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was forced to come here.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged by Sayori. She dragged me by the legs down the hallway where my fingernails were scratching against the floor. It was very scary.
Don't make me go to the literature club.
I wanted to go to the JoJo club, but no, they brought me to the literature club.
I wanted to meet Jotaro.
I wanted to meet all the Joe stars. I wanted to meet Josuke. Drink my coke because I'm sad and I'm crying. Jotaro's hot and bad. God damn. Going down the old bunny trail. Oh fuck. So, continue? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed.
Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start a club, your own club? You, you could probably be a board member of any other major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate team last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguments about budgeting and publishing. Sadly, I have a lisp and how to prepare for an event. But I'll much rather take something I personally enjoy making something special out of it. And I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilled that's a dream.
Monica. Monica. Really, this is really a great move.
Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised you aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab anyone, that grabs your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we will all grow this club before graduation. Right, everyone? My voice.
Every time I do her voice, my fucking throat gets clogged.
Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. And this should be a thumbnail.
We already have the thumbnail.
Yeah, I know we have the thumbnail. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Thought I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Fluffy, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Oh well.
Start to let yeah.
This gets wet.
Gets wet.
Considering
Talks for the first time gets wet. Wait, that ain't supposed to happen.
oh, this is a rare medical condition. Why is my balls sucking in?
My balls are sucking you. My God.
Oh my God. Considering how little I read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something but she kept quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about about her reading. She seems to reserve the timid side the moment she walked in, but observed by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Immersive.
Immersive. Same thing.
It is.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Ah, yes. Give me one moment. I forgot to do something. Back.
He forgot to check his email.
What fucking email? Thanks to follow ends up fucking saying, delete that content. Delete it now.
Deleted. I forgot. I forgot.
I don't want you reading.
I don't want you reading this. Doki doesn't exist anymore. The day is set. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror. Did my voice pick up?
Horror. It stopped after horror.
Horror.
Ah. I read a horror book once. This was supposed to be grasp something that I can relate to at the minimal level.
You read a Stephen King novel.
How hentai works. Very scary.
Very scary. You don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, they're having sex.
Ah, tentacles, yes. Everyone's favorite scary monster. Jack the Ripper, Freddie Mercury.
Those are not. What?
Tentacle porn monster.
Not a horror story.
Elton John. All the scary people.
They're all scary in their own.
It's like those videos on YouTube where there's like Freddie Mercury falling down a slide. I'm having a good time.
Having a good time.
Yeah, but at this rate, Yuri might as well have been conversing with a rock. Today, Junior, today. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. From someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often really successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki eyes dart over at me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I looked at your poem you were working on called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you.
Fury slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands out on her shoulders.
Cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Ah, not very confident in your writing yet.
Wait, what? Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I was looking at something, sorry. I
Look at the
understand
corner.
how Natsuki feels.
What did?
Next thing,
1 sec, I want to see. Everything caught up.
today, Junior, come on! Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I can't believe you read that word. I wasn't able to read it.
Which one?
Vulnerability.
Do you have
I get it.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you want to share your own works, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Yuri's tired. Go to bed, Yuri.
He just falls asleep right there. I'm sleeping.
I guess it's the same for you, Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit silent for the moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our very own. Then next time we all meet, we'll share each other's. That's the way everyone is even.
She turns into the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, let's do it.
Orgy!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bonds of the club. Isn't that right, Fluffy?
Monica smiles warmly at once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come out with a fort with what had been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, just have convinced me to stop by, but I never decided it yet. I still have other clubs to look at, and my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. The four girls look at me with dejected eyes.
Don't look at me like that.
She just hang up on me, beat me up.
Beat me up, I dare you.
But,
I'm sorry. I thought.
Fluffy.
You all. I define this against these girls.
Defenseless.
Defenseless. Yes. How am I supposed to clear-headed decisions when it's like this. That's it. That's it. I write poems for the price of I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. I've made. Okay, I have a decision then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Truly, did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring back to the next meeting, and so we could all share it.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Fluffy, I look forward to seeing what your expressions are yourself. Express yourself. Fuck. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxious welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart from the classroom and make our way home. The whole way home, my mind wandered back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll change and grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of the circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that's, and I'll start writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem, but for this, I would like to do stop it here for the next stream.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
How long is the stream? Don't scroll down. You almost made a mistake.
We're nearly an hour. But for now, I'd like to also remind you there's a link in the description for Team Oceans. So if you hit that, you donate $1 or $1, it'll take 1 ton of trash out. Or whatever he said in the video, but he'll take our trash to save the ocean from being polluted. We don't want the ocean, we want to save the turtles.
Yes, we want to say turtle.
We have to save Raphael and Michelangelo.
They live in the sewers.
They can still get caught with plastic. So there. But thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. If you liked it, hit that like button, subscribe to the Pug in the description, and we'll see you in the next live stream. Have a lovely